Welcome back to the shop. I'm Jeff from Today's Craftsman, and I've wasted thousands of dollars over the years trying to match stain colors. So today, with the help of Enduro, we're going to show you how to use the ready-to-match stain system to get the job done the easy way.
Promotional support for this episode is provided by Enduro by General Finishes. Enduro is our choice for professional wood coatings. Proudly manufactured in the USA, Enduro provides a strong, consistent, and predictable finish. From whites to colors to custom match stains, we can find it all under the Enduro system. For more information, visit generalfinishes.com.
Here we have the sample box for the ready-to-match system. So this is it's a nice little Baltic birch box that you get from Enduro. And inside, we have all of these chips. So there's, I think, 109 chips in here, and they're all different stain colors. So we have, this is maple on this side, and this is oak on this side. And they also offer a box that's maple and alder. So if you're on the East Coast like us, you're probably going to be using this one. White oak is king around here. If you're in the Midwest, alder seems to be pretty popular, so you might be using that one. So the idea here is, rather than trying to match something off of a picture or just by eye, you have all of these samples. So we have an example door here that we're going to be using. Enduro sent this out to us. And let's say you're working in a client's home and they say, so we want to match the color on these doors, or we want to match the color on the floor. What you're able to do is take your paint chips here and start to compare them to your sample. So obviously these are nowhere near. You can see the variety of colors that they have, and find a match. So we'll quickly go through these and find the match. So now we have some colors that look pretty close, and we can start to weed these out. So it's definitely not this one. This one's a little too light, a little too brown. Got too much green there. I think this is too red. These are pretty close, but to me that looks like the match. So Enduro number 45 matches our sample here, and you can see we have a recipe written on here. So 3 parts TVB, 5 parts BU. So TVB is Tavern Brown, and BU is Burnt Umber. And those are names of the 13 stain bases that make up the RTM system. So there's 13 different bases and clear, and all of these chips have a recipe. So by mixing different parts of these bases, you come up with any of these over 100 recipes. So for this one, we'll be mixing 3 parts of the Tavern Brown and 5 parts of the Burnt Umber, and we'll have our custom stain. So we don't need to go to the paint store. We don't need to call someone and have them mix it and send it. We can do it all here in the shop very quickly, and we're able to show this to our client, have them sign off on it, and there's no questions asked. This is our recipe. These are our stain bases. So we have the Burnt Umber here and the Tavern Brown. So these come in either gallons or quarts, and Enduro sent these mixing lids along. You guys know I like these if you watch the channel, so we can pop these on. You can see our Burnt Umber there. These are great. You just push it down and you turn these little latches. Keeps things contained in there, and you have an easy spout to pour from. So we're going to be using a graduated mixing cup here. So it's going to be nice to be able to just pour it in rather than try and scoop out and get the right quantity. John didn't take any friendly fire there, but it was close. So our recipe is 3 parts of Tavern Brown and 5 parts of Burnt Umber. So you can see we have different ratios here, or we could just go by ounces, which is probably what I'll do. So we can do, first we'll do 5 ounces of the burnt umber, and then we'll fill this up to 8. We can mix it up, and we'll be ready to put some stain down. Okay, we're all mixed, and we can start to measure here. So again, 5 ounces of the burnt umber. Pouring out of not the spout. So there's our 5 ounces. And then we're going to use the Tavern Brown. We'll bring that up to 8 ounces, giving us the 3 parts of Tavern Brown. If I didn't mention before, this is a water-based stain, and we can just give it a quick mix here, mix these 2 parts together, and we can show you how we're going to apply it to this raw white oak drawer front. Stain's all mixed up. Using a nice piece of cherry here. You can see how it looks on cherry. Pretty good. And I have a stain pad here, so John was commenting on this. He hadn't seen these. This is a staining pad, so it's a sponge wrapped in this terry material. And I buy these by the box. Really good. They hold a lot of stain. You do have to be careful that they don't drip because, you know, you could fill this up with a couple ounces of stain. So, again, we're mixed up. We have our door here. So we're trying to get this to this. And we've mixed up our stain. And we need to clear this before it's going to get an exact match. But we can put our stain on and see how it looks for now. So with water-based stain, you always want to keep a wet edge, otherwise you will have overlap lines. Luckily, we're dealing with a small piece here, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. So I'll work across the grain where I need to and then come back, work with the grain, trying to sop up any of these heavy spots. Can hit our edges. We're just going to do just the face of this today. Come back. Oop. We'll give this a minute to soak in, and then we're going to wipe it off. We let this sit for about a minute or 2 minutes, and we'll wipe it off with a clean rag here. Again, working with the grain, making sure to keep things nice and even. You can use the extender from Enduro if you're working with a big piece and it's drying too quickly. That's where you'll get those overlaps. So you can add the extender at the specified amount. But Enduro made it easy for us. We're working on a nice small piece today. So you can see how nicely that evened out. Water-based stain is super easy to work with. It gets a bad rap. But you can see we're very close on color there. It's just the sheen that we're missing. So we're going to give this some time to dry, and then we'll meet back in the spray booth to put some clear on top of this drawer face. We have our drawer face here in the booth. I have the gun loaded up with some of this 1K Pro Series clear. So it's an Enduro product as well. And we can hit this and see how the color changes. We'll let it dry and show you the finished product. The drawer face is all dry. We have 2 coats of the clear on here. And you can see it's a nice match. There's our chip. So super easy. You know, we were able to quickly identify a match for this stain. We mixed it ourselves. We applied the stain and put on top coat, and we have a perfect match. You know, I've spent days and days in the shop. John's walked in on my frustrated demeanor trying to match a stain. And this is just super easy. There's no questions. You get to the job site, you can match this to the floor, you can match it to the cabinet, you can match it to another piece of furniture in the house. It's really nice to be able to show this to the client, have them approve it, you write down the name, and that's the end of the story. You know that you're going to have a perfect match every time. And this is something that I use in the shop. I never have actually mixed these myself. You can just order the stain by number. So I keep this box in the van. When I go to see a client, I can take it out. I record the number and send it off to General Finishes. They mix the stain in whatever quantity you need and send it out to you. So a really powerful tool, good way to save some money and definitely a headache, and just make your job a little bit better, a little bit easier. So hopefully you found this helpful. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them down below. We'll talk to you next week.
If you're enjoying your Saturday morning coffee with our weekly video upload, you can help support the show by purchasing some merch, hitting that subscribe button, leaving a comment, and of course, telling a friend.